Hello, comic fans. Welcome to another FOC show. This is FOC show for books FOCing on Sunday, July 23rd and Monday, July 24th. I'll be showing off all the Marvel books, all the DC books, and a couple independents and showing you the exact places you want to go to where you can FOC your books. So first off, want to get this out of the way, some announcements. Two things. First off, the collective is now on Comic Hub. If you go into the store, Brendan will help you get set up. It's nice and easy. Sign up for an email. He sends you a link, and then you can actually FOC your books and order your books through the Comic Hub app. You can manage subscriptions. You'll get an email, I believe, every week that will tell you which books are coming out that week, so you know exactly what you'll be getting in that week. So that's the first big announcement. So what that also means is my schedule has gotten a little bit too crazy, especially with football season coming up. Things are going to get a little bit hectic. So unfortunately, I will not be providing an FOC show anymore for you guys. Next week will be the last FOC show that I am on. I don't think they plan on doing an FOC show. I'm not sure if they're doing one, but I know that Comic Hub is what will be used primarily going forward. But my last FOC show with you guys will be next Friday, July 28th. So you have me today. Next Friday, then after that, I kind of ride off into the sunset with my schedule. Things getting a little bit crazy. So those are the two big announcements. At least my last time on an FOC show will be next Friday. And then the collective's moving to Comic Hub so you can FOC your books. So basically, they'll be using the Google Doc that I've been using with the FOC show and Comic Hub for the next month or two, I believe. And, you know, there'll be a little bit of crossover, but they'll make sure that you guys get your books. Don't have any worries about you guys getting the correct books. You're in good hands. Javen's doing a phenomenal job, so no worries about that one. So right off the bat, I always like to mention for you guys that might be tuning in for the first time, what is FOC? FOC stands for Final Order Cutoff. This is the last day that we can place our orders for the books that will be coming out in a couple weeks. So if you want a variant for the next Spider-Man book coming out, this will be the last day that you could guarantee us ordering a copy of that variant for you. Because if you don't FOC that book, when the books come in, we don't set one aside for you. It goes on the wall if you don't FOC it. So if you are subscribed to a title, again, there's a Spider-Man book coming out this week, so it's a really good example. So let's say you are subscribed to The Amazing Spider-Man. You'll get an 8 cover, but if you want a variant cover, you would have to FOC it to guarantee that you get that variant cover and the variants don't go on the wall. I need all of your FOC requests sent to me. The Gmail is collectivefoc@gmail.com. I need all those emails for DC books on Saturday nights and the Marvel and Independent books. I need them by Sunday nights. I'll basically put your DC FOCs in on Sunday mornings before I go to work, and then I'll put in your Marvel and Independent FOCs in on Monday mornings if you send it late on Sunday. So that's when I need your FOC requests. I'm going to pull up an email example right now so you can make it super duper easy for me and anybody else that will be reading the emails. First off, we're going to need the book title. So Alpha Flight, issue number, here's number 1, and the artist name, which is Lim for this example. Super duper important that you have the artist name. You see here, Alex Ross, Chip Zdarsky, Ron Lim. So super duper important, especially for independent books. If you give me Gargoyles B cover, well, maybe they switch the artist off the B cover and the artist is now on the C cover. Now you don't get the artist that you want. So artist name is super duper important. You can also FOC incentives. Incentives are on a first come, first serve request basis. We have 1 in 25 that normally go for about $20 to $30, 1 in 50s that normally go for about $50, and 1 in 100s that normally go upwards to $100. Again, it depends on the book. And we'll let you know the week of that the book comes out if you want us to. Let's say your price range is maybe $50 total and it's more than $50, you could pass on it. But if you want it, you want it since you get first dibs by FOCing it. I believe that is it. If you want to make the email super duper simple, you can make it in a small font, like 11 is really good. No spaces, please, because spaces are no good when copying it over to the Google Doc. And I think that's all I got for announcements and such. So let's go to lunardistribution.com. This is where your DC FOCs will be. Now, you could actually go to lunardistribution.com and look at any books coming out this week, next week, etc. You don't have to watch an FOC show. This is where you could look at your books every single week that will be FOCing. Just go down to the FOC date. This week is 7/23. So we have Batgirls Trade Paperback Volume 3, Girls to the Front. Batman 2020 Trade Paperback Volume 4, The Cowardly Lot. Batman Superman World's Finest, number 18, 8 covers by Dan Mora. B covers by Derek Robertson and Diego Rodriguez. C covers are Raphael Albuquerque Blue Beetle movie variant. 125 is to Ariel Cologne. 1 of 50 is by Megan Hetrick. There's also an open order foil cover that Dan Moore is doing as well. Batman, the Brave and the Bold, number 4, 8 covers by Simone DeMeo. It might be a Night Terrors tie-in, I'm not sure. B covers by Cal the Jew. C covers by Otto Schmidt. D cover is Mike Diodato. It's a Blue Beetle variant. 125s by Jay Anasleto. Blacksmith, The Key to His Heart, number 3 of 5. Cindy and Biscuit trade paperback, We Love Trouble. DC Horror presents Soul Plumber trade paperback. Door to Door, Night by Night, number 7, 8 covers by Sally Cantorino. B covers by Brian Hurt. Feeder, number 4, 8 covers by Daryl Nickerham. B covers by Alex Cormack. Franklin and Ghost, number 5 of 8, 8 covers by Marcelo Trom. B covers also by Marcelo Trom. So for this one, you could just say A or B cover. Ghostmaker, Clown Hunter by James Tinian, trade paperback of that. Harley Quinn, Black, White, Redder, number 2, 8 covers by Chris Samney. B covers by Jolie Jones. It's very cool. 125 is by Annie Wu. Hawkgirl, number 2 of 6, 8 covers by Anna K. Nahalpen. B covers by Derek Chu. C covers by Carrie Andrews, the Blue Beetle variant. 125 is by David Talaski. Carnell Confessions, number 5 of 12, 8 covers by Sora Suing and Kate Colors. B covers by Elias Chet Zodius. 1 and 10 is by Sora Suing and Kate Colors. And the 125 is A Virgin by Elias Kudzodius. Night Terrors, number 4 of 4. So the D covers by Ivan Reese. It's Your Darkest Hour in Neon Ink. The A, B, and C covers are not on this week's FOC. Will probably be next week. I think they're doing the Neon Inks a week before. Night Terrors Catwoman, number 2 of 2. 8 covered by Leila Leiz. B covers by Tula Lote. C covers by Corin Howell. D covers 1 and 25 by Danny. 1 and 50s by Corin Howell as well. It's a Virgin black and white, looks like. Night Terrors Nightwing, number 2 of 2. 8 covers by Danielle Di Nicolio. B covers by Francisco Mattina. C covers by Jason Sean Alexander. 1 and 25s by Vasco Georgiev. 1 and 50s also by Francisco Mattina. It's a black and white. Night Terrors Punchline, number 2 of 2. 8 covers by Gleb Melenkov. B covers by Dustin Nugent. C covers by Ija Kirky. D covers 1 and 25 by Lucas Mayer. E covers 1 and 50. It's by Gleb Melenkov. It's black and white. Night Terror Superman, number 2 of 2. 8 covers by Gleb Melenkov. B covers by John Bogdanovi. C covers by John Jang. 1 and 25 is by Mikkel Janin. 1 and 50 is by Pete Woods. Night Terrors Wonder Woman, number 2. 8 cover by Jay Lee. B covers by Sebastian Fulmera. C covers by Jeff DeCal. D covers 1 and 25 by Scott Forbase. 1 and 50s by John McCree. Maple Terrace, number 2 of 3. Mariko Between Worlds trade paperback. Monomyth, number 4 of 6. Nemo the Lad, number 1. Nice House on the Lake, the deluxe edition hardcover. Oswald and the Star Chaser, number 5 of 6. Penguin, number 0. Only one cover for that. It's $3.99. Okay. It was a creative team with Chip Zdarsky and Belen Ortega. Interesting. Okay. Pink Elephant, number 3 of 3. A cover by Benson Chin. Pop Scars, number 6 of 6. A cover by Santi Gullen. And the B covers by Danny. C covers by Gene Diaz. Power Girl Returns trade paperback. Queen Favorite Witch hardcover volume 2, The Lost King. Queen Favorite Witch volume 2, The Lost King. What's the difference between? Oh, there's a hardcover, there's a trade paperback. Rick and Morty Heart of Rickness, number 2 of 4. A cover by Susan Blake. B covers by Fred C. Stressing. C covers 1 and 10s by Priscilla Tretmontano. Superboy, The Man of Tomorrow, number 5 of 6. A cover by Janoy Lindsay. B covers by Adrian Gutierrez. C cover is a Carlo Barberebi Blue Beetle movie card stock variant. 1 and 25 is by Scott Collins. Tales of the Titans, number 2 of 4. A covers by Nicola Scott. B covers by Christian Ward. C cover is by Max Dunbar. It's a Blue Beetle variant. 1 in 25 is by Riley Russmo, and the 1 in 50 is by Danny. Tales of, I'm sorry, there's more. Here's an F cover. It's an open order foil by Chris Samney. Traveler's Guide to Phlogoria, number 2 of 5, A covers by Sam Moore. Then we have a 1 in 10, also by Sam Moore. Under the Influence, number 2 of 5. Vigil, number 4 of 6, A cover by Samit Kumar. B covers by Nimit Malavia. 1 in 25 is by Anaka RK. Wonder Woman, The Golden Age Omnibus, hardcover, volume 5. And we also have a Wonder Woman War of the Gods special edition, number 2 of 4. So that's everything that we have for DC. I'm going to take you over to previewsworld.com/final orders due. So again, you could order your books now on Comic Hub through the Collective. Just go into the store and speak to Brendan and he'll get you signed up. But for those of you that still like to look at your FOCs and send them in, you can go to previewsworld.com/final orders due. Here, if you look at all the publishers, DC's here, Marvel's here, Dynamite, Boom, Image, all the independent publishers are here. The only thing that's not here is incentives, but everything else is here. So that's how you can look at the books and order them as well. So I show you the Marvel and some independent on Penguin Random House that only distributors can look at. So that's what I'll be showing you right now. I'm going to kick things off with Amazing Spider-Man 32. So let me find your A cover first. Here we go. Amazing Spider-Man 32 A cover. It's a God's Terran tie-in. So here's the A cover. Again, if you're subscribed to this title, this will be the cover that you get. If you want an A cover and a variant, make sure you note that in your FOC request. If you just want a variant, just FOC the variant, and that's the only one you'll get. Here's your Adam Kubert variant. Here's your Elizabeth Corke homage variant. This is a 1 in 25. It's an homage to Kraven's Last Hunt, and it's showing Spider-Gwen breaking out of the grave. Here is your Jan Bazadula Stormbreakers variant, featuring the Black Cat and a doggy. Here's your Patrick Gleason 1 in 25. Here is your Disney variant. It is a variant of Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, featuring the first appearance of Spider-Gwen. This is by Giada Parasanato. Then we also have a 1 in 100. It's a black and white of the Disney variant. Black Panther number 3. Here's your A cover. Here's your Chris Allen Stormbreakers variant. Here's your Ian Bertram variant. Here's your Salvador Larroca 1 in 25. Here's your Captain America Finale number 1 A cover. Then we have your Greg Land variant. Then we have your 1 in 25 by Greg Land. It's a Virgin. Daredevil and Echo number 4. Here's your A cover. Deadpool number 10, here's your A cover. Deadpool 10 by Pete Woods variant. Fantastic Four Annual number 1. Let's find your A cover first. Here we go. Here's your A cover. It's tying into Chaos. I'm not sure what Chaos is, but it's a tie-in. Here's your Todd Nuck variant. Invincible Iron Man number 9. Let's find your A cover first. Here's your A cover. It's a Fall of X tie-in, it looks like. Here's your Martin Coccolo Stormbreakers variant. Here is your 1 in 25 by Bjorn Berens. Here's your Jean Grey number 1. Let's find your A cover for that. Here we go. Here's your A cover. That's a pretty A cover. Then we have your Derek Chu Jean Grey variant. Then we have your George Perez variant. Then we have your Juan Cabell Miss Minutes variant. Then we have a 150. It's a Derek Chu Virgin. And a 1 in 100 by George Perez. That is a Virgin as well. Marvel Unleashed number 1. Here's your A cover. Here's your Brand Chang variant. Here's your Chrissy Zulo Miss Minutes variant. Here's your Ron Lim Lockjaw variant. Here's your Ron Lim Red Wing variant. And then we have an incentive. It is a 1 in 25 by Adam Kubert. Moon Knight City of the Dead number 2 by Alex Horley. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the variant. Moon Knight number 2. Let's find your A cover first. Where is the A cover? Incentive, Rose Betch, incentive, incentive. Oh, maybe this, no. Okay, here's the A cover. Then we have your variant by Alex Horley. Cool variant. Then we have your Rose Betch variant. That's very, very cool. I like that one. I like the colors. We have a 1 in 10. It is a Marcelo Ferreira design variant. Then we have a 1 in 25 by Bill Stankiewicz. Then we have a 1 in 100 by Rose Betch, and it's a virgin. Very pretty. Planet of the Apes, number 5. Here's your A cover. Here's your Felipe Messafera variant. Here's your 1 in 25 by Chris Baccello. I'm sorry, this is not Planet of the Apes. I'm sorry. New book, Realm of X, number 1. It's the next book. So let me find your A cover. Here's your A cover. Then we have your Karen Darboux variant. Then we have your Realm of X by Chris Baccello, 1 in 25. And we have 1 in 100 that is a virgin. 1 in 100 by Chris Baccello. Spider-Man number 10 by Mark Bagley, second printing. No incentive for that. Dr. Aphra number 35. Let me find your A cover. Here we go. There's your A cover. Then we have the lovely Chris Sprouse Return of the Jedi 40th variant. I'm not sure what's happening in this one. I think it's a fight in the Death Star. I'm not sure. Here's your Clone Wars 15th anniversary variant featuring Asajj Ventress as a big Clone Wars fan. Big Clone Wars fan. I love these a lot. I really do. Here's your Salvador LaRocca homage variant, the Star Wars number 1. That's very, very cool. These variants are all very, very cool. Very cool. They nailed them. Storm number 4. Here's your A cover. Venom 24. Let's find your A cover. Here's your A cover for Venom 24 with Dr. Doom on the cover. Then we have your Venom 24 by Alana Casagrande. It's a Stormbreakers variant. Then we have a Jan Bazadula Gods variant. Then we have a Ryan Stegman Venom, the other variant. All these Stegman covers kind of look the same. I'm not sure what they are. Here's a Sunghan Yoon variant. It's 1 in 25. Very, very cool. X-Force 43. Here's your A cover. Then we have your Raza variant. Captain America. Oh, these are posters. I'm sorry. We're not FOCing posters, I don't think. But we are FOCing Venom 25. Is this a double Marvel week? I don't think so. So we're doing Venom 24 and 25. So 25 is going to release on September 6th, but it's still FOCing on the 24th. So here's your A cover. Here's your Cafu variant. Here's your Federico Vicentini Stormbreakers variant. Here's your 1 in 25 by Hichem Habchi. Here's your John Romita Jr. Variant. That's a very cool one, too. And then here's a version of that. It's a 1 in 100. Then we have a Ken Lashley Open Order Foil Variant. That's expensive, though, $7.99. Scotty Young Variant. Very nice. These are all $7.99, actually. Must be like a 40-page book. Doctor Strange by Jed McKay, Volume 1, The Life of Doctor Strange, trade paperback. Ghost Rider by Ed Breeson, trade paperback. Oh, this might be a hardcover. It's trade paperback, I think. Ghost Rider Epic Collection, Vengeance Reborn. Epic Collection there. Mighty Marvel Masterworks, The X-Men Volume 3, Divided We Fall. And then we have a direct-to-market version of that. X-23, Deadly Regenesis, trade paperback. X-Men by Gary Duggan, Volume 4. Daredevil by Mark Waid and 70 Omnibus Volume 2. This is the direct-to-market edition, and here's your regular cover for that. I like the regular cover a bit more. Star Wars Darth Vader Black, White, and Red Treasury editions. These are the giant, huge editions. X-Men The Hidden Years Omnibus. Then we have your direct-to-market edition of that. And that's it from Marvel. So I'm going to show you a little bit of IDW and actually show you all of IDW, and then we'll get out of here. Okay, so Funny Things, a comic strip biography of Charles M. Schulz. Shelley Frankenstein, Book 1, Cow Piggy. Sonic the Hedgehog, Scrapnik Island. Godzilla Rivals versus Space Godzilla A cover by Matt Frank. B covers by Alexis Zurit. C covers 1 in 10 by Bob Eagleton. IDW Endless Summer Dungeons and Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures, A cover by Tim Levins. B covers by Jack Lawrence. 1 in 10 is by Tim Levins as well. It's a black and white. 1 in 25 is by John Samaravia. My Little Pony cover, there's an A cover by Natalie Haynes. B covers by Jack Lawrence. 1 in 10 is a C cover. It's a black and white by Natalie Haynes. 1 in 25 is by Luciani Camacho. Sonic the Hedgehog A covers by Tracy Yardley. These are all the IDW Endless Summer books, by the way. B covers by Jack Lawrence. C covers 1 in 10 by Tracy Yardley. 1 in 25 is by Natalie Haynes. This is TMNT Endless Summer. Your A cover it's a connected cover by Jack Lawrence. Then you have your A cover by Tango. 1 in 10 is by Jack Lawrence. It's a black and white. 1 in 25 is by Roxy Flores. Sonic the Hedgehog's 900th Adventure. Where's your A cover for this? I don't see an A cover. No A cover. Okay. B cover is by Sega of Japan, looks like. C cover is by Evan Stanley. D cover is by Adam Bryce Thomas. 1 in 10 is by Natalie Fordrain. 1 in 25 is by Rich Elson. There's a 1 in 50 by Jonathan Gray, has not been revealed yet. Well, here's your A cover. It's by Tracy Yardley. TMNT versus Street Fighter, number 3, A cover by Ariel Medell. B covers by Riley Brown. C covers by Tom Riley. 1 in 100 is by Carrie Randolph. 1 in 25 is by Vincenzo Federici, but no image yet. 1 in 250 is by Carrie Randolph. And your 1 in 50 is by Elizabeth Beals. TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures, number 4, A cover by Jack Lawrence. B covers by Dan Schuning. C covers by Travis Heimel. 1 in 10 is by Freddie E. Williams. 1 in 25 is also by Freddie E. Williams. And that's it for IDW. So it's all the books that I have to show you guys today. Remember, all FOC requests can be sent to collectivefoc@gmail.com. You can look at the DC books on either lunardistribution.com or previewsworld.com/final orders due. Previews World is also where you can look at the Marvel books and any independent books that I did show or didn't show. I need your DC FOC sent to me by Saturday night. I need your Marvel FOC sent to me by Marvel and Independent, I should say, sent to me by Sunday nights. Email should be formatted with book title, issue number, and artist name, just like in this email. No spaces, please. Make it nice and easy. Incentives on a first-come, first-served basis. As soon as you send that email, I could confirm that incentive for you. And aside from that, remember, next week, Friday, July 28th, will be my final FOC show with the Collective. And the Collective is also now using Comic Hub to order your books. If you go into the store, talk to Brendan, he could set you up with a Comic Hub account. And that's how you could order your books going forward. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting. And I'll talk to you guys next week for our final FOC